So you will be back in episode 3, correct?
Episode 3, yeah.
The Prince?
It's Prince Tyrese.
But Prince Tyrese, his last season, his career was sort of ruined by a lot, correct?
Yeah, I ran into a little bit of trouble with a couple people I spent some time with, some of the wrong type of time, and we'll find out if actually, at least I stayed alive. We know I'm back, but we'll find out what happens.
Okay, now last season, the Prince had some pretty raunchy sex scenes on Dirt. Do you think we'll be seeing any of that later on when you come back? Or maybe in episode 3?
Tune in. Tune in. I definitely got a number of comments about my time spent in the hot tub last year, so, so we'll see.
From who?
A lot of people. A lot of former friends that I played basketball with. They wanted to know the specifics.
What do you think of how the culture of paparazzi has sort of gone back to what it was before Princess Di was killed?
I think we have to blame the consumers. They're the ones paying for it.
I think it's interesting in this season that whereas last season they had stories that were similar, but this season really gets to the heart of what's going on there. It's such a similar storyline to what happened to Anna Nicole, to what happened to Brittany, what happened to Sharon. Is that a dangerous thing for them to do, or is it maybe a good thing for people to look at that and say, you know what, this is kind of ridiculous?
You know, the storyline that I'm involved with deals with a politician, a female politician who had come from the acting world.
Is there a certain person that your character is definitely based upon?
I was told when they made the offer, think of Meryl Streep if she became a politician, think of Hillary if she had been an actress. So, obviously strong, opinionated women who know how to do battle and who are chameleons in public or in private.
This season, the show has gotten a little bit more. I'm trying to think of a good word to say it, but last season the celebrities weren't really amalgamations of anybody in Hollywood, and now they really are. Your character is sort of an amalgamation of Brittany, Paris, all together, but more Brittany, right?
Right. Yeah, it's definitely based a little more, sort of loosely based on Britney Spears, which is kind of weird, but they sort of just. We're just sort of having fun with it, and I mean, it is a show based on tabloids, so it's sort of there's a lot of stuff going on in our world, so they have a lot to sort of go through.
Okay, so this season, way more than last season, you guys definitely delved down the road of kind of not using their names, but changing the names and making these stories way more real, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of directly related celebrity gossip column stories in our show. They're all twisted, but when you watch it, you know exactly who it is.
I'm putting their names together, Paris and Brittany and Nicole and all. They're easy targets, don't you kind of think?
They are. I mean, they're, the tabloid magazines love the people that are the most messed up. And they follow them around. It's really kind of sad, because wouldn't you like to deal with that without everybody else watching you? You know what I mean?
So season 2, you are back, and I've seen the first 2 episodes. Now, there's not a lot of you in there, but I know you're a troublemaker, and I know that there's got to be some stuff coming up. So tell me about that.
Oh, well, I can only share so much about Brent. We go some very unexpected places this season with Brent Barrow. I'm going to leave it cryptically at that, because
it's kind of a sleaze. I mean, as we know.
Well, no, he's the hero of the show.
Yeah.
That's the way I always look at it.
Okay. Well, this season you guys go way more down the path of actually sort of not naming names, but using celebrities and their stories as your fodder, as opposed to last season.
Right.
How do you think that's going to play out?
We'll see. We'll see. Are we naming names?
You're not. I mean, you are and you're not. Like
exactly.
Milan is Paris.
That's what we've done all along. Is we've named names without naming names. It's kind of hard to be in this town and not grab it off the headlines. It's right there,
All right. Okay. First of all, I have to say, when you're standing over there, I did not recognize you. You look so different in person from who you are in the show.
Well, and I cut my hair off, and I got some facial hair going, and I figured if I could disguise myself, I could just sneak right in.
If you were walking down the street, I would never know that you were that character.
It's true. I get bored. I have to cut my hair, grow it out, shave. I'm thinking about maybe a stash or something. I don't know. Just
Nah, I don't do
an
the
afro?
goatee. You can do goatee.
A goatee, perhaps?
No stash.
No stash.
Or maybe
Just
like a
an afro?
handlebar one.
Yes.
That would look good.
Yeah, I think that could be nice.
How is Courtney as a boss?
She is so awesome. I thought that she would be this diva, you know, with so many years of friends and just being, you know, treated like, you know, like the awesome, you know, gal that she is. I thought she might be a bit stuffy. Could not be farther from the truth. She is hilarious and super down to earth and hip and really smart and fun, and I have a crush on her. Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Does she know that?
She does. She does. I've tried to court her, and David, I believe, is looking for me. He's upset. I heard he wants a fist fight in the parking lot or something.